Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is Mysticall, and today I'm bringing you another Monk Monday. I think this is like 4 or 5. I think we've done like 3 weeks in a row of this. And for those of you who don't know what that is, basically you just send me clips, and I review them, post them. Hopefully you find them useful. Hopefully other players who maybe have the same questions find them useful. Now, this series is completely dependent on you guys. If you guys send me clips, I will review them, and I will post them every Monday, Monk Monday. Now, again, you can send it to this email. Doesn't matter what MMR you are. Doesn't matter how many videos you send me. You can send me, today we have 5. In the past we've had, I think, 2, 3. But again, it doesn't matter how many clips you send me. Doesn't matter what MMR you are, because we're all still learning. I'm still learning. So again, as long as you're comfortable with other people watching your gameplay, it's really a good idea to have other people review your gameplay. And with that said, let's jump right into it. Today we have Stunpvp, I believe, and he sent me 5 clips. We have 5 right here, and we're just going to review through them. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy this. Hope somebody finds this useful. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. So it looks like we're playing Mystery Monk, Demon Hunter. Again, playing with Demon Hunters and 2s is kind of rough because a lot of the healers are going to have Memory of Lucid Dream Major, and then the Mana Tide Minor. They both restore mana, so it's going to be very difficult. It's not impossible to win because Demon Hunters actually have some pretty good sustained damage, but they are going to be dampening, especially since neither of you have Mortal Strike or anything like that. So versus, okay, we're playing Destrolock, Armist Warrior. You can go either of them. I would highly recommend your Demon Hunter playing Big Incap here, which is the 5-second Incap. Or you can go either one's here. You can go the Destrolock. You can just tunnel it. I recommend Big Incap because they're definitely going to be using the Unending Resolve to get free or uninterrupted Chaos Bolts. So you're going to do Big Incap. They're probably going to Trinket, and then you send with Fell Eruption, and then you Chaos Nova the second. Or you can line either one. You can also go the Warrior. As a monk, you can disarm the Warrior before they use their wall or their parry. So either one is good. If you can line the Destrolock and hit the Warrior, that is highly recommended because Destrolocks are absolutely insane and they do a lot of damage. But again, you can go either. Really like, that's a mixed scrolling combat text. I actually love that add-on. I used to use it, but stopped using it. These talents are fine. They're not going to kill you. So instead of Eminence, you could run Counteract to Magic because the Warlock has Immolate. So you'll get additional healing from your Renewing Mists. So if you change the Eminence to Counteract Magic, that's good. 422 item level is pretty good. Solid Conflict and Strife, good stuff. Yeah, so you could run Conflict and Strife versus this. You're not gonna, this isn't gonna be a dampener. This is gonna be a 1-minute match. Yeah, you definitely should rush. Try to stop the gate if you can. I don't think you will, but we'll see. Gonna go Warrior. Okay, so his plan is to go Warrior. If the plan is to go Warrior, what you're going to be doing is when you see Infernals or Unending Resolve, this Destrolock is probably going to pop both at the same time to get as much damage as you can. You're going to want to Incap, and they're probably going to trigger the Incap, and you're going to want to Leg Sweep off. And then Ring of Peace as well will also interrupt. So with that right there, you'll have the entire burst just locked down. There's one Chaos Bolt, and we instantly Cocoon. Good Incap on the Destrolock, but I don't see Infernals used yet. That's a fear. That's a good Incap, but it's the art. It's fine. And we're using all of this before Infernals. Your Demon Hunter flew, so that's fine. And now we're just hitting the Destrolock, which is honestly there's Infernals. So this is when you should probably use Life Cocoon and Incap. See, just like I said, they are stacking Infernals with Unending Resolve so that they don't get interrupted on their Chaos Bolts. The Warlock already has probably a few charges or a few stacks stacked up, so this is probably the best time to use Cocoon because you might get kicked here. You get kicked, and there's Havoc right there. You want to line right now because you see you have Havoc right here, so if you can line the Mortal Coil that's on you, that'd be really good. Then again, you get kicked here, so even if you get coiled, it's okay. This is fine because you're still locked out, but you do have Leg Sweep, so you could have rolled in and Leg Swept. This is good. Neither of you probably have Incap, and there's a Full Fear. There's Trinket. That's good. That's parry. Oof, that's a Maledict. You should probably dispel it. That's also Safeguard procced from your Demon Hunter, and he just probably gets crushed here. Yeah. You can probably free cast though. You're free casting heals right now. I don't know what you used. I think you used a Vivify. Yeah. Did you have Thunder? Oh, you did have Thunder Focus Tea as well. So right here, this is even like right here. You want to dispel the Maledict, and then you have Thunder Focus Tea right here. So you get Thunder Focus Tea, Dispel, Thunder Focus Tea in the same global, and then do an Enveloping Mist, Vivify. You also have Leg Sweep, which was probably would have been a good idea for the Warrior because they're running Relentless. I don't know if he's human or not. Probably, if they're running Relentless, probably is. But yeah, the only problem that happened in this game was that you Life Cocooned first global, pretty much. You Life Cocooned here after one Chaos Bolt coming in. One Chaos Bolt's not going to kill you if they're not using Infernos. Your Demon Hunter also used Incap, which was not the right situation to use Incap. You want to save all these big cooldowns for right here, Infernos. Now this is when your Demon Hunter Incaps because they're using Unending Resolve, or you can even Fell Eruption, but obviously he Fell Eruption the Warrior. This is when you Life Cocoon. You also didn't use Thunder Focus Tea, and then you get kicked here. You could push in and get a DR stun because the Warlock just trinketed that Chaos Nova. The Warrior is Blade Storming, so disarming probably is useless. Actually, it is useless. There's no use. And you're Horrified here, which is fine. But now, after this Mortar Coil, now you disarm the Warrior, right? And then you could push in for a stun. You also have Thunder Focus Tea here still, and there's also a Maledict ticking, still ticking right here. So just, if you could get a Dispel on the Maledict, and then Cocoon when you see the really important cooldowns, and then disarm once the Warrior doesn't isn't Whirlwinding or Blade Storming, this fight goes in your favor. Even just the Life Cocoon is solid when you see the Infernos. Alright, we got second game. Destro Locks in the 2s bracket are just absolutely terrible. Should I go full screen this? Alright, go full screen. Oh, that looks a lot better. So Feral Druid Destrolock. Feral Druids they have that, like, what is it, like 15 or 10 yard range kick. So versus this, you're probably going to want to run Chrysalis, Counteract to Magic, and probably Zen Focus Tea because they have 2 kicks that can get to you. And yeah, that should be good enough because they're also running. So Disarm's not going to do much versus the Feral Druid. So you're probably going to want to swap out that Disarm for Counteract to Magic, and then Eminence for Zen Focus Tea. I get why you're running Eminence in case the Feral Druid tries to swap to you and kill you, which I get, but this is going to be a 1-minute game. Like, it's not going to be that big, you know? It's not going to save you because the game's going to be super short. So you could not run Eminence, run Counteract to Magic, Zen Focus Tea, and get a goddamn enchant on that weapon. Oh. Get an enchant on that weapon. Yeah, Versatile Navigation or the mana enchant. Either one is fine. And then your main target is probably going to be the same thing. Go Destrolock, have your Demon Hunter play long Incap. It's kind of funny. Have your Demon Hunter play long Incap, and then whenever you see the Inferno's Unending Resolve, just Incap it, and if they trinket it, you do your half Incap, and then do your full Leg Sweep, and then to a Fell Eruption. Ring Appease them once the Unending is close to over, and you should be able to find your Demon Hunter should be able to see this Druid, and I'm not sure why he isn't. Also, a really good talent to run versus this, especially versus Destrolocks, is Tiger's Lust. I don't know if you're running it. I don't think you are. Maybe you're not. I don't see it. No, you run Chi Torpedo. Yeah, Tiger's Lust because of this right here. This situation right here where he uses the Conflag route on your Demon Hunter. You can see the route right here. You can just Tiger's Lust him out of that. Demon Hunters are really susceptible to roots and slows. So it's pretty good idea. That was also Blur from your Demon Hunter. That Chaos Bolts are scary. I get that they're scary. They really are scary, but not when it's just one without Infernos. If it is Infernos, yes, Chaos Bolts are very scary. But if it's just one Chaos Bolt right in the beginning of the arena, you don't need to. Your Demon Hunter doesn't need to use Blur. Did you get locked out or you just bash? You did get locked out from the Warlocks, but you're bashed, so there's a little bit of an overlap there. So now you're free casting here. Incap. See, that's an awkward Incap unless you're This was Infernos. Nope, that's Survival Instincts, and that's Skull Bash, which is really good. And I don't know, right here is just a positioning issue. Really, you don't need to be here unless you're trying to push in for an in-cap. Did you push in for an in-cap? If you're pushing for an in-cap leg sweep, that's perfectly fine. Right here. He trinketed. Good. So, okay, I see. Now you can get a full leg sweep, but now you get full feared. Infernos is probably going to be coming down soon. We'll see. It looks like, okay, this is fine. This is good. Perfect. And there's Infernos. There was the coil. The Warlock did not havoc you, so it's fine. Good dispel on the coil. This is perfect. The Warlock does have kick. I was just about to say the Warlock does have kick. So right here in this situation, you could push in and leg sweep. You could see that the Warlock, you know, they know that they're probably eventually going to die. So they're going to try to do as much damage as they can. So there's Infernos with Unending. And probably just Life Cocoon off this, to be honest. Good Darkness and then full clone. This is fine. The Darkness trade is okay. And then the swap on the clone to you is fine. I would highly recommend an add-on or something so you could see, or at least put this Warlock on focus so you could see if they're casting Infernos. You do have Life Cocoon, right? There you go. Alright, so now you have the Life Cocoon. I want to see a Thunder Focus Tea Enveloping or Thunder Focus Tea Vivify. Porting. We ported. Probably CC. Really good port on that Fear. That was really, really good. Great, great. Now the Warlock has kick again. All right, we're retreating. We are retreating. This is playing the game slow. It's okay. They are gonna recover though, because the Druid, it looks like, yep, is playing Restoration Affinity, but it looks like he's out of mana. That's cool. So now your Demon Hunter should be able to Spectral Sight and find the Hunter or find the Druid. Nice. There's a Spectral Sight. He has Blur as well. No Safeguard, but definitely has Blur. All right, the Feral is super overextended here, opening with a Bash on you, which is kind of weird. Into a Rake Stun. You should be able to just kill this Druid flat out. There's Thorns. Doesn't matter. Just kill through it. Nice. Get an in-cap. Really good in-cap. It's okay that you guys are chasing. Really good. I like this pushing in for damage. I like this. Nice. Good. Really good job. This was a good game. I liked it. The only problem that I'm seeing is that you're not utilizing Thunder Focus Tea at all. Really good stuff. Unless the Destro Lock like one shots both you guys. No, you guys are good. Try to utilize that Thunder Focus Tea a little more, especially with Counteract Magic. If you're not running Counteract Magic, Thunder Focus Tea into Enveloping Mist into Vivify literally tops any of your teammates. It's amazing. Oh, what did you say? Who am I going? That's a good question. I don't know who you are going. So you're probably gonna want to go Holy Paladin, I think. Ellie Shaman are tough. There's two routes you can go. You can play Song of Chi-Ji and have your Demon Hunter go on the Elemental Shaman, because I don't see that you guys are using Mana Rift unless this is the first healer team, so you probably maybe are Mana Rifting. If the goal is to Mana Rift, again, the game is going to be long, but you can do it. You just have to coordinate it. If you're not Mana Rifting, just go on the Elemental Shaman and play Song of Chi-Ji and kill the Pally. Or CC the Pally, kill the Ellie Shaman. You could go either. I would highly recommend Mana Rift, though. He says the Pally. You choose. It's a tough one because Ellie Shamans will kite, but Holy Pally can also kite. I just feel. Well, if I were to relate healing to a sport, I would say that you're probably the quarterback. You know, you're. I mean, yeah, you're the quarterback. I'd say the healer. You decide. You know, if you think you can last a long time and then you can go for the game for a while, you don't need to play Mana Rift, and you could just kill the Elite Shaman eventually. But if you think that you can't handle how long the game's gonna go, I would recommend. Also, right here, small mistake right here. This statue. I learned this the hard way back in WoD when Shadow Priests were really insane and they could build up stuff. I would highly recommend not placing your port until you or your statue until you go in, because you can see this Elemental Shaman is building up damage from. You could see he's building up damage from your statue. It's fine. Didn't last that long. Also for talents, again, I would highly recommend using Counteract Magic and maybe Zen Focus Tea versus this short port. Probably is gonna be that important versus this. Alright, so we're going in. We got a KS over on the Holy Paladin. Good in cap on this guy. Are we going to go for a DR leg sweep? Probably would have used that leg sweep on the Paladin, but that's okay. Also, maybe should have saved that for when they use their Stormkeeper. Alright, so the goal is we're killing the Pally. We're killing the Holy Pally. Ring of Peace. It's not bad. It's not bad. Also, you probably should be playing Mana Rift because this Paladin, obviously you couldn't tell before, but they're playing Trinket. You could easily just Mana Rift this guy to death. I don't know if you guys are. I don't see the animation, so I'm assuming you're not. But, yeah, this is fine so far. This is good. There's the horse. He Cavalier's away. Demon Hunter's getting to him. Your mana's looking good, but so is the Pally's. The Pally has a lot more cooldowns for you guys to deal with. 2 bops and bubble. The game's going to be very long, and you're not very favorable in it. Good in cap on the Ellie Shaman there. Full stun on the Pally. Really good. Go maybe for a leg sweep off this. Ring a piece on the Ellie. That's good to stop the off healing. That's a Chaos Nova. Bubble. Oof, that's so good. That's such an early bubble. That's really good. And now, okay, you get swapped to. You trinket that. That's okay. Hodge. Alright, so just port and perfect. Port and Thunder Focus Tea. We're looking for a Thunder Focus Tea and Enveloping Mist here. Thunder Focus Tea and Enveloping. You also have double healing elixir here. You have I mean, you have a lot of cooldowns here, right? You still have wall too. I don't mind you saving the wall, but healing elixirs are free. They literally cost no mana. So if you double healing elixir here, if you Thunder Focus Tea, double Vivify, and double healing elixir, you're topped without having to use Life Cocoon. You're sheared. That's okay. You can roll away. Perfect. Going from pillar to pillar. I don't know if the Ellie Shaman is still chasing you. Ellie Shaman is still chasing you. Oh my god. Good in cap on the Ellie Shaman. Probably leg sweep off. Ooh, double leg sweep. Almost a double leg sweep. I don't know how that one didn't hit the Holy Pally. That's okay though. Nice leg sweep. I don't know where your port is. I think you placed it over here. Oh no, your port's right here. So we're probably looking for replace port somewhere here because you see your Demon Hunters playing here. So you really want to place your port around here so you can LOS the Shaman because I swapped you, but it looks like we're not. Nice in cap on the LA Shaman. And we're just strolling around. Alright, good. Good with Chaos Nova on the Holy Pally. Probably should replace port soon. Ring of Peace on that. Oh, Repentance. Okay, that's I think that's the first time they cast that. There's the off heals from the LA Shaman. In cap on the Holy Pally, which is fine. And now it looks like the LA Shaman's got his eyes set on you. Place your port here or here. And then just kite. I don't know where the Holy Pally went. Holy Pally's right there. Okay. Repentance. Get that. Perfect. Good. And now here comes the swap to you from the LA Shaman. Full stun. Or half stun. Or full. That was weird. Life Cocoon. You could have prevented yourself from having a Life Cocoon if you just had a port on the outside. But that's fine. Thunder Focus. He had kick, so there's definitely a chance he could have kicked you. Alright, Thunder Focus Tea. Good Ring of Peace. Good, good. And now heal. You're not healing. Alright, now heal. Alright, you have leg sweep as well. So, there's the leg sweep. Perfect. You're probably going to trinket this. Yeah, there's the trinket. Juke the shear maybe. Good. Juked it. And now, looking for a Thunder Focus Tea. That's fine. Also, I just want to point out, you haven't used Memory of Lucid Dream once either. So maybe you should use your Memory of Lucid Dream Major. You're looking at, what? Oh, 80% mana? It's a good time to use your, whatchamacallit, your Memory of Lucid Dream. Thunder Focus Tea. You also have double roll here. Perfect. You could roll one more time if you want. This is fine. This is fine. This is good. You're doing okay. I would replace your port, though. Nice. Alright, you got the win. That's fine. Again, you're really handicapping yourself by not utilizing Thunder Focus Tea, especially if you have like a Secret Infusion trait. It's really good. You get so much healing done. I would also highly recommend Counteract Magic. I don't know if you ran Counteract Magic. I don't know if your talents are... I don't think I saw your talents. No. And use your Memory of Lucid Dream as well. That game could have gone a lot longer. So Memory of Lucid Dream to keep yourself at a pretty decent mana. You probably would have went from like 80% to like 85%, so 86, 87. So it's pretty decent. It's pretty decent mana. Ret Disc. So this is the 4th video. We have Ret Pally Disc Priest. Honestly, your goal is probably just going to be to train the Disc Priest. And when you have a lot of pressure on the Disc Priest, you're just going to want to CC the Ret Pally. Their Ret Pally's, their damage is very scary. So, looks like, what are you? Are you a Void Elf? What is this? This is not an Orc. So, you're probably going to want to play Relentless versus this, I'd say. The full Hodge is, they could kill you in a full Hodge with wings, but I mean, if it's fine if you don't. Oh, here are your talents. Let's see. Alright. So this is a situation where you could play Short Port, you could play Chrysalis. Grapple Weapon is okay for wings, but if you want overall healing output, Counteract Magic is really good because Disc Priests have Purge the Wicked, which is a thought that Counteract Magic is, affected by. So that's pretty good. And these other talents are fine. Chi Torpedo is okay. Tiger's Lust would have been, it's fine too. But yeah, these talents are great. Grapple Weapon is a pretty safe choice. The only problem with Grapple Weapon is that you can't disarm while stunned, and Renewing Mist can heal while you're stunned. So that's the only reason I lean towards Counteract Magic, is because while you're stuck in a Hodge, especially since you're running Trinket, you're still getting healed for a good amount. Disarming after the Hodge is kind of useless because their damage is pretty much over. So that's the only reason I lean towards Counteract Magic, but, you're good. Alright. And again, you're probably mana rifting the Disc Priest. Again, they're running Trinket, so you literally get full mana rifts. And Disc Priests already have a hard time healing, with mana. Ret Pally pushes in. He's probably going to try to target you. I don't see any other situation. I mean, they could Hodge Fury you, I guess. There's a full income. Oh, okay, we're going on a Disc Priest. Or we're going on the Ret Pally. Okay. I would not recommend that, by the way. This Disc Priest is playing Schism. I don't know if you could see. I believe he cast it right after. He's playing Schism, which does a lot of damage. The Disc Priest will not if they're doing damage. So I highly recommend swapping to the Disc Priest if you see other running Schism or literally anything. Because if they're penancing aggressively, if they're purging the wicked, if they're schisming aggressively, if they're doing all this stuff, they're gonna do as much damage as their DPS and still do more healing than you. So, and they won't So I highly recommend going to Disc Priest, especially if they're running Schism. Here comes the swap to you. Really good disarm on that Ret Pally. That was solid. Really good. And then look at the Disc Priest, already at 50%. Yeah, the good meta. Perfect meta. There's the bop. And that's what sucks. Yeah, that's it. But we got an overlap there. So now, are you running Ring of Peace? Or did you already use it? Ring of Peace. Trying to find it. Can't find it. You could Ring of Peace the dome here. Oh, you already used it. Okay, never mind. You're good. If you had it, use it. If you don't, it's okay. Oh my god, you just got so many cooldowns. You just got Dome, Pain Sub, Bop. Oh yeah. No, you stay on that Disc Priest. Yep, good. And Sank. Yeah. This Disc Priest should die. I would save your leg sweep. Next leg sweep, you could probably kill this Disc Priest, even though they have Trinket. Really good kiting here. Good, I like it. Fear. Good Dispel. Nice rolling away. I like it. You don't have Dispel for this slow on you, but that's fine. Good Chi Torpedo. Big heals. Again, Thunder Focus Tea Enveloping would be very beneficial, especially when you don't have a lot of time. Also, you are ranging your port right now, I believe. So once you get around this pillar, once you get to like here, and you're like kind of healthy, you top off, place your port here or here, either one. If you put it here, you want to play over here because you always want to have that LOS. If you put it here, you can just play in front of this pillar. Again, you really want to stay healthy. You just use double healing elixir here, by the way. You just use double healing elixir here, right here. But you could have just Thunder Focus Tea'd, healed, and been full. Healing elixirs is really good, especially when you're just leaving a stun, which is about to happen to you here. Trinket, and see, now here's the awkward part. In 1 minute, the Ret Pally has wings. and you're not gonna have a trinket for it, and you're sitting full Hodges because you're not relentless. So it's gonna be scary. You're gonna have to probably pre-wall it or something. Good port, I like that. Chaos Nova on the Rep Alley instead of the Disc Priest. I would have probably used it on the Disc Priest if I was a Demon Hunter. Yeah, definitely would have used that stun on the Disc Priest. Dispel the slow off you, or just wait it out. It's fine. Good Ring of Peace, really good. I like it. Good. This is good. It's fine. Good Dispel. Perfect. Disc Priest, again, already ooming, so we're doing really good. And then you kind of... Oh, that's both of your rolls you just used right there. And your port is in the middle of the map. So let's try replace our port here. Okay. At least get behind the pillar. If you get behind the pillar, you're chilling. Life Cocoon is okay. That's Bubble from the Pally on your leg sweep. So that's pretty good. It's not that big a deal because you're going the Disc Priest, so it doesn't really matter. Good Disarm on the Rep Pally. And that's your Fortifying Brew. That's Fear. Good Dispel on it. Incap, it's broke. That's fine. It broke from the thing. Full Hodges of Scare. Really good incap from your Demon Hunter here. Really good. And, yeah, there's the Aqua Port because your port is in the middle of the map. You have double healing elixirs here. Don't panic. Don't panic. You have Thunder Focus Tea, Enveloping, and you also have double healing elixir. So let's see something used. You could use double healing elixirs here. Good. Great. And here, yeah, see, you don't have Trinket line up with the wings, so it's going to be a little awkward. Yeah, this is tough. This is going to be hard. Full Fear on your thing. I'm trying to see what you have. You don't have a whole lot. You do not. The Rep Pally still has Kick, so that's a situation. Thunder Focus Tea. You're probably just going to die. Yeah, oh, kicked. Oh, really good roll. You just rolled out of darkness. Oh, that's so awkward. Oh, no. Oh, that sucks. You guys probably aren't using Voice. Darkness. I don't know if you would have lived here. But a few things that I'm noticing. Try to use Mana Tea a little bit more for mana. Because you are ahead of the Disc Priest. But if it's any other healer like a Resto Druid or something, you're probably going to lose on mana. So make sure you Mana Tea and Memory of Lucid Dream more. You haven't used either of these once. And then Thunder Focus Tea you want to use as well. You want to use Thunder Focus Tea as often as you can. You're probably not communicating, so I mean I can't say bad play because you probably aren't communicating, but again, yeah, rolled out of darkness. Wait, did you have Cocoon at the end there? Oh, did you die right here? Oh, you could have lived if you had Life Cocoon right here off cooldown, right here. You could have lived at 9,000 health. I know there's a lot going on, but oof, there was a chance. I know this is mid-air, so I don't know which would have registered first, but you definitely were able to Life Cocoon. And then probably ported, but your port's like right here, so it would have been awkward. Oh, so close. That sucks. Almost a really good stun on the ret as well, but the ret would have triggered it and probably killed you anyway. Overall, solid game. Again, a few things. Thunder Focus Tea to keep you and your teammates alive a little more. Use your Mana Tea as often as you can. Like as soon as you are able to free cast and you start healing, Mana Tea, and then when you get to around 85-90% mana, use your Memory of Lucid Dream to stay topped on mana. And here's our last one. We got Shadow Priest, BM Hunter. Shadow Priests are a trick. I would highly recommend you could go Shadow Priest. Hunters are okay. BM Hunters, actually, yeah, you're playing with a Demon Hunter. Yeah, go Shadow Priest. With other melee like warriors and stuff, they're gonna have a hard time. And Demon Hunters. So Shadow Priest is good. What you're gonna want to run, you're gonna want to run Counteract Magic, Chrysalis for the short Cocoon, and then you can play Zen Focus Tea. You can play Healing Spheres. And for traits, I would highly recommend running Conflict and Strife because they have a long CC chain. They have Intimidation Stun, into Trap, into Silence, into another stun, Psychic Horror. And so I highly recommend playing Crane because while you're silenced, you can use Wave the Crane. And this match isn't going to go on for very long. So just use it, you could use it with Mana Tea. You could not, it doesn't matter. But you should also run Counteract Magic. Oh, Oh, yes. Nice. All right. Oh, but the short port, they're not going to kill you. They shouldn't. So you could run Healing Spheres or Refreshing Breeze for the additional healing for Vivify. Either one works. And you make a good point. Shadow Priests do have a lot of defensives, but they also have a lot of damage at the free cast. So if you're going Hunter, I expect Paralysis on the Shadow Priest and Leg Sweep on the Trinkets or stuff like that. Because you really need to stop the damage. Also, you want to be dispelling as often as you can the Vampiric Touches to make Void Form a little bit less scary. So again, you can go either one here, but just know you're going to be taking a lot more damage, and your Demon Hunter is going to struggle to probably connect to this Hunter. So either one works. Again, it's completely up to whatever you guys want. Again, the statue here, they can build up. See, they can build up their insanity with your statue. So see, you can see this Shadow Priest is already at what, half their insanity just from your statue. In cap on the Shadow Priest, I don't mind that. Stun, Chaos Nova. Okay, so the Hunter is running Adept, so you should be able to just have him stunned a good amount of time. Here comes the trap. Oh, also your Demon Hunter should run Reverse Magic. By the way, that's a decent blur from your Demon Hunter, but they should be running Reverse Magic to reverse full traps on you, or silences. You see, here's when you would play Crane, and you could Crane during this situation. Since you're silenced as well, you could also incap the Shadow Priest and stun them. You could be a full leg sweep on this Shadow Priest. All right, there's kick from the Demon Hunter. So what you could see that the priest is pushing in, he's definitely running fear. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna roll this way, and then heal, and then that's also darkness from your Demon Hunter. Good leg sweep, probably trinket fear. Got it. It's hard, but yeah, really good Ring of Peace here because most of the damage is from the pets. You didn't have to life cocoon here because the priest and the hunter, they have nothing. They literally have nothing. There's no intimidation stun, there's no psychic horror, there's no silence, there's no kick, and there's no fear. They literally have nothing to stop you from casting. So you could have just free cast there. Oh, I guess the trap, because you were standing still. All right, that's fine. The cocoon worked. I'm trying to see what they have off of this. They have nothing off this trap still. So Thunder Focus T enveloping. Oh, you pressed it. Nice, good. But you used it for double Vivify. Yeah. So Thunder Focus T double Vivify is really good for saving your mana. This is double DPS. They're not going to you. Trust me. So you're going to just use Thunder Focus T enveloping so you could also get the additional healing and then use the Vivify. This MC, which is kind of annoying, but that's okay. The Hunter has kick in, so just be careful. Good, this is fine. That's for what, life swap from the priest. I would probably activate nameplates as well because it's really hard to see where these guys are. Good enveloping. I would put renewing mist. I don't see a lot of renewing mist going out because you're playing counteract magic, so it's really important. Yeah, so I would put a renewing mist on this guy immediately. You could also dispel a vampiric touch. That's disperse, which is really good. And now the priest has no trinket. Good stun. You're gonna get stunned and then maybe feared if they can connect to you. Now they're swapping you. I don't know if they're gonna swap to you. That's greater fade, and then you should be able to get the kill off this. Silence, which is fine. You have double healing elixir though. You could double healing elixir. You could healing elixir while silenced, or you should be able to. Yeah, you can healing elixir here. You also have life cocoon. You're stunned. It's okay. Don't panic. Perfect. Great. Good. Overall solid games. Seriously, these were some solid games. Some recommendations are to use your Thunder Focus T more to get that big heal from enveloping, and then enveloping mist increases healing done by 30% from all of your heals. So that means your Vivify is going to heal for even more while enveloping mist is up. You also want to try to Mana Tea and Memory of Lucid Dream more. That will help you with mana. I know you haven't run into many mana problems yet, because a lot of these teams were double EPS, but versus Resto Druids and Resto Shaman teams and Holy Paladin teams, those games typically go a little longer than the average. So I would recommend using those as often as you can. Use your Mana Tea at like whenever you start healing, and then use your Memory of Lucid Dream at like 85-90%ish, and then start spamming heals. And that's pretty much it. You didn't use Revival this game either, but that also just instantly dispels everything. Overall, though, solid games. Thank you so much for submitting these. I really appreciate it. I hope you found these suggestions helpful. And again, if you have any more videos, feel free to let me know. That's pretty much it. Also, renewing Mist more, and feel free to respec out of Eminence. I get that. Trust me, I'm scared too. I get that getting one shot as a monk is probably the most annoying thing, but it's okay to spec out of Eminence for a more useful talent like Counter's Magic or Refreshing Breeze or Healing Spheres. But pretty much overall solid games, man. Great games. Thank you so much for being here and submitting. And again, if anybody else wants to, feel free to submit at monksubmission@gmail.com, and I will happily review your clips, and hopefully we learn together. And that's pretty much it. Thank you so much again. Hope everyone has a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you later.